Hey, what's up guys, in today's video I will explain what is a progress string and how and where you can use it in Lightning component. So guys, progress string is basically a visualization in ring format of your progress, and you can use it anywhere you want to display a visualization of your progress instead of the progress percentage or progress number. There could be multiple variants for it guys, like there's available base variance, warning we are having in it, and we are also having success variance, we are having expire variance, and we are having active variance in it. So guys, in today's demo, we'll be using the base variant of it, we'll be using the warning variant, and we'll be using the success variant. So in today's example guys, we'll create a progress string into our account detail page, and based on a particular value on account, we'll be displaying the multiple variants of the progress string. So it will be basically displaying the visualization of my account field percentage or account field number. And you must have seen the progress string guys while deploying a component using a change set. So there is also a visualization of your current progress of your current component that are going to be deployed into the org. So guys, let's start today's video. I'm Kapil, your host, and you're watching Salesforce Bolt. Alright guys, so for today's demo, I have already created a custom Lightning component to display the progress string into my account detail page. So guys, to create a progress string into your Lightning component, first of all you have to log in into your developer org, as I am already logged in into my developer org, and let me just show you my developer console so you can just check out the code. So guys, this is my component, and in this component guys, let me just explain the code first. So in this component guys, I'm having a value, the attribute name is ring value, and it's a double tap attribute to get the value from the account, like what will be the progress value that will be storing in this particular attribute. After that guys, I'm having a handler to handle the page load functionality. So the handler will be loading the progress string on the page load. Okay, and after that guys, I'm having a div tag with white background to just give a better visualization. And after that guys, this is our main component. We are having Lightning progress string, and as you can see in value, we are using the ring value. This is the size of the Lightning progress string. There are basically two sizes available, one is normal and second one is large. And guys, here we are using warning variant here, and as you can see above the Lightning progress string, I'm using Aura if here, and in the if condition I'm checking if the ring value is less than 10, so it should display the warning variant of the progress string. And after that, underneath that, you can see the else condition, and in else condition guys, I'm checking if the ring value is 100, so it should display the success variant, which is base auto variance here. So it will be display the success variance of progress string here. And after that guys, if the value is not 100 and greater than 10, then it should display the base variant of this progress string. So I will be displaying the progress string based on some condition, and we will be displaying different variants of the progress string. Let me show you the controller. In controller guys, I'm just having a value, manual value here in the ring value attribute. You can get the value from the Apex and then display the progress string as per your requirement. So for testing purpose, I am just entering the value manually here. Okay, so guys, let's check out the component now. Let me just open my org. Okay guys, so this is my org, and I have implemented the functionality into my account detail page. Let me just open any one of them. Let's say test one. Okay guys, so I have added the component on the right side of my detail page here. As you can see, this is my component guys. You can simply add your component by directly clicking on the setup icon, and after that you can click on edit page. Then from the left component pane, you can just enter the component name here and search for it. Then you just have to simply drag the component here as I did. So as you can see, this is the same component which we were using into the developer org. Okay, so let's get back to the page itself so we can just check the functionality. Okay guys, so as you can see, default it's showing the warning variant here, because like we are having the value which is less than 10. So as per our code, If the value is less than 10, then it should display the warning variant of the progress string. So as you can see, it's working absolutely fine. Let's change the value and try the code again. So let's say if I make it 40, let's save it first. Okay, now let's reload the page to check the value. So guys, we have changed the value to 40, and as you can see, now we can see the base variant of the progress ring with a 40% of visualization. So when the value was less than 10, we were displaying the warning variant of it, and now the value is greater than 10 but less than 100, so we are displaying the base variant of it. And let's check out one more condition. There was one more condition if the value is 100. So let's change the value to 100 and refresh the page. So guys, if the value is 100, then in that case we are displaying the success variant of this progress ring. As you can see, there's a right sign, there's a success sign of this progress ring. So guys, that's how you can also display different variants of progress ring wherever you would like to display the progress instead of the percentage or instead of the number. Okay. So guys, this was the complete code for the progress ring, and I will be sharing the code completely on my blog itself, which is salesforcebolt.com. I will be deploying it by tonight, so you can just if you need the complete code, so you can just directly go to my blog and check out the code, and you can modify the code as per your requirement. Okay, and if you like today's video guys, just subscribe to the channel will be awesome. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below. Also let me know if you have an inquiry in the comment section below guys. I'll try to revert back as soon as possible. I'll see you in the next one guys. Thanks for watching.